All right, babies, it's that time again. Oh yeah. You see in the back here that painting? That is, my hair's in the way. Actually my hair fits the painting. That is by Wassily Kandinsky. And he is my favorite painter. He is obviously an abstract expressionist. In fact, he was one of the founders of the movement, if not the preeminent founder. And part of why I like his work so much is it's a blending of colors and shapes and movement, and I feel like it just represents life itself. And when I started reading up about him, because I was just first, attracted to his style, it turns out his thought behind this is exactly what I'm saying. It was intended to show spirit, music, movement, the energy of life. And I was like, yeah, that's why I like it. So yeah, baby. And then behind me are several body washes. Oh yeah, baby. And the reason I do that is I like to have a different fragrance every shower so that it kind of adds to the unexpected beauty of each day. Yeah, baby. So, we are in Amos 6. Let me check my iPad. Yeah. And I can, because I'm not driving, I can just read what it says here. He says, "Woe to you who are at ease in Zion." Yeah. Of course, the prophets are especially good at saying woe to and giving warnings and making God look more miserable than he is. And so overall, the whole chapter, it's only 15 verses. The whole chapter kind of speaks to the usual thing you would get from prophetic books. God promising a very harsh captivity of Israel being ruled by a foreign power instead of God himself because of their ease. Because their ease, they're not looking for God. They're laying back, living as if they never had an experience with God. And so, yeah, in that case, I can understand the communication here after God has revealed himself to us and we move away from the revelation of his care. Yeah, there's going to be consequences to that because guess what? We're married. So it's basically infidelity is what upsets God the most. Yeah. So I try not to upset God. Yeah, that's all I'm really, I think, going to say in there. That's a Carolina wren in the back. Can you hear that? Bingo, bingo, bingo. Carolina Wren. The reason I know that is when I was first discovering the love of identifying bird sounds. I heard that one day and I was like, I wonder what that is. I'm like, I think it's a Carolina Wren, but I'm not really sure. In less than 60 seconds, the bird attached himself to the window screen right over my kitchen sink where I was standing. And I'm not much for identifying birds by their image as much as I am by their sound. But he's unique enough that I knew it was a Carolina Wren. So yeah, good little story there, right? In fact, sometimes stories like that, they seem like they're supernaturally influenced, and it's like you can't really rest on any other estimation other than it was divine intervention. Yeah. On the other hand, there are situations that happen, and I'm going through them right now, a really rough time, where, if anything, I share what is reported to have been said by Jesus in his dying moments, calling out to God, "Why have you forsaken me?" So I'm just bringing that up just to show the wide-ranging experience that we go through as humans. Then sometimes you feel like so loved and cared for that an answer to something you're looking for literally drops out of the sky and is put in your lap. And then other times you just feel abandoned. And the only way I can make sense out of that is that, one, yes, we're going to list some things here, if I can. One, that it's an answer to prayer to share in the wounds of Jesus. Now you say, why would anybody want to share in the wounds of Jesus? Well, we are married to him. He underwent significant suffering. Love, by definition, bears suffering for the sake of those we love. And so by sharing in Christ's sufferings, we become more identified with him, hopefully to the point where there is no difference between us. There's that. And you can imagine, if he did say those words in Calvary, "Why have you forsaken me?" That would be the most painful experience for someone who was nothing but love and was dying for the world. So I guess I'm not going to get to my list. But just quickly, other ways is that we grow in our faith when we stay firm without the hugs and kisses and the support and the buoyancy and all of that. It also prepares us for bigger challenges when other people may be resting on our faith and we have to stand firm on their behalf, even though there's no good reason to, that's visible, that can be identified, other than the precious blood of God's only gift to the world. Yeah, baby. See you later.